Today, I'm doing a quick cardio core workout. But before we start, make sure to tap that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with the latest fitness videos. No equipment is necessary, and all you need is a mat and some water. So let's go ahead and get started.
For this first exercise, let's perform jumping jacks with alternating knee lifts. Make sure the heels touch the ground and drive the knees all the way up to the chest while performing the bicep curls. For a lower impact version, do heel jacks with the knee lifts instead of the full jumping jack. Keep the same bicep curl movement and make sure the abs are tight. Get ready for that first 30-second interval. And let's begin. Perform the jumping jack while driving the knees all the way up to the chest. Engage the core and keep the back nice and straight. You know your modified version is heel jacks instead of the full jack. You're doing great, keep it up. Keep breathing, you're almost there. Finish this up in 3, 2, 1, and stop. For this next exercise, let's perform a sumo squat hold with 4 twisting jabs. With this exercise, you're working the legs, arms, and the obliques. To bring this down a notch, do not go as low for the squat, and then perform the jabs a little bit slower. Don't forget to keep breathing. Get into position with the feet nice and wide and the arms up, and let's start. Sinking nice and low, perform your squat, and then give me those jabs. Make sure to sink back in those heels and keep the hips down. Be strong with the arms and quickly pull them back while adding that twist. When you come up from the squat, make sure to squeeze the glutes on top. You're doing awesome, keep it up. Finish strong in 3, 2, 1, and stop. Exercise number 3 is lateral hop side to side. Knees are soft and heels are down. To modify this move, do staggered hops instead. Keep the knees soft and the core engaged. Take a few moments to catch your breath. Get ready, and let's begin. Stay nice and light on your feet and hop side to side. Since we're moving laterally, you're going to feel it in your outer thighs and glutes as well. Remember to keep those knees soft and the abs are tight. Remember your modified version is you can stagger hop side to side instead. Keep it up, you're doing amazing. I'm sure your calves are feeling this as well, but you got this. Last 3, 2, 1, and stop. You're doing great so far. The next move is lateral high knee runs moving side to side. Adjust the length as needed so you have space to move. Think about driving the knees all the way to the chest and making sure the heels touch the ground every time and pumping the arms. To modify this, do high knee marches moving laterally. Continue to pump the arms and keep the core engaged. Let's get ready to begin. In 3, 2, 1, and start. Drive those knees up and move side to side. Keep breathing. This movement is going to get the heart rate up pretty quickly. Keep the abs nice and tight and stand up tall. If you need to take a short break, do your modified version for a few seconds and then come back to this. You're almost there. Keep it up. Last 3, 2, 1, and stop. Nice work. For this next exercise, we're working one side at a time, driving the knees up and down towards the chest. Think about pulling those abs in super tight while you bring the arms down and up. Make sure the base leg knee is staying soft since it's your anchor and support. Pick a side to begin with. And let's begin. Bring that knee all the way to the chest. For your breathing, exhale when the knee comes up, inhale when the leg extends. Try not to add any extra bounces. That base heel is on the ground firmly the whole time. This is a big power move, so make it count. You're doing great. Finish in 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, shake it out and let's move on to the other side. Less than 15 seconds until we begin. Get into position with that staggered stance, and let's go. Drive that knee all the way up to the chest and pull the arm strong. Just like before, keep the core engaged and the back straight. Keep up that great form. Keep breathing, you're almost done. Last 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice work. For the rest of this workout, you'll need a mat. We're kicking it off with inchworms, with a jump in with the feet and then walking back to stand. Keep the abs nice and tight, and when you jump the feet in, you're landing on your toes and then jumping right back to start. To modify this move, bend the knees just a little bit more, and instead of jumping in, tap the toe side and then come right back. Take your time and remember to keep the good form. Okay, let's get ready. And begin. Walk those hands out, perform your jump in, walk the hands back, come back to stand. Keep a soft bend in those knees and the abs tight. This is also a great move for those hamstrings, and they get a nice stretch when you walk the hands out. You know your modified version, tap those feet in instead of doing the jump. You're doing so awesome. Keep it up. Last 3, 2, 1, and stop. Moving along, let's do a set of down dog oblique crunches. Choose a side to start with, and when you lift the leg up, think about driving the knee all the way towards the outside of that same side elbow, and then cross the other way. To modify this move, place your base knee down. The working leg is continuing to move up and then drive towards the elbows. Let's get ready. Pick a side to begin with. Lift that leg up and let's begin. Drive that knee towards the outside of the same side elbow, bring the leg up, and then cross over to the other side. While you're doing this move, think about hollowing out the abs, pulling the belly button to spine, and really reach and extend that leg when it comes up. You should really be feeling these in your obliques right now. Finish up this side in 3, 2, 1, and stop. Let's move on to the other side. Get into position, raise the leg up, and let's start. Drive that knee towards the same side elbow, reach the leg up, and then cross over and try to tap the other elbow. Just like before, remember to hollow out the abs and really extend that leg all the way up to the ceiling or sky. Stay strong at the end, you've got this. Last 3, 2, 1, and stop. Let's do a set of plank jacks. Alternate tapping each shoulder while doing a jack with the legs. Modify this move by removing the jumping jack and tapping side to side instead. Stay focused while doing this exercise and don't forget to breathe. Let's get into position. Come up to a plank position. Ready? And let's start. Jump those feet out and in and alternate shoulder taps. Watch your balance and don't forget to breathe. Keep your abs tight and focus on the balance. This is a challenging exercise, so don't hesitate to bring it down a notch and tap the toes out instead of doing the jack. Finish up in 3, 2, 1, and stop. Let's work some obliques with side plank rotations. While propped up on the elbow, reach the other arm up, and then on the exhale, rotate and reach underneath your body. Modify this move and keep the knees down and perform the same upper body move. Exhale when you rotate down, inhale on the way up. Pick a side to begin with. When you're ready, lift the hips up, bring the arm up, and let's rotate. On the exhale, rotate down, reach underneath, and then bring the arm right back up. Remember, you can always modify this move by dropping the knees down. Obliques are on fire. Keep it going. Do a quick body check. Is your core engaged? And also make sure that the hips are not dropping down. Finish in 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, lower the hips and switch sides. Take a moment to get back into position. When you're ready, elbow is down, lift the hips up, and let's start. While exhaling, rotate that upper body and then come right back up. Just like before, do a quick body check. Make sure that you're in the perfect plank position with the abs tight, squeezing the glutes, and not letting the hips drop. You're doing great. Keep it up. Finish in 3, 2, 1, and stop. Great work. You're almost done. Lying on your back, bring those legs up, and we're going to do leg lifts down and up. Notice that the hands are placed under the hips to support the lower back. The lower the legs go, the more challenging it is. To modify this move, do alternating legs instead. Continue to keep the hands under the hips for support. Inhale on the way down, exhale when the leg comes up. Okay, let's get into position. Place those hands under the hips and raise those legs up. Get ready, and let's start. Inhale, lower those legs down, and on the exhale, raise them back up to the ceiling. Even though your hands are under your hips, do a quick body check and make sure that that lower back is not arching when the legs come down. If you need a quick break, do alternating legs instead. You're done in 3, 2, 1, and stop. Terrific work. Hug those knees to chest. You did so great today. Let's do a quick stretch to finish. When you're ready, drop the knees to one side and reach the upper body the other way for the spinal twist. Breathe through the stretch and hold. When you're ready, center those knees up and do the other side. Keep holding. Center the knees up, give yourself a hug and rock up to a seated position. From here, sit comfortably and place one hand down and reach the other arm overhead for that nice side stretch. And stretch the other way. Good, breathe through it. Release and center up. Interlock those fingers behind you and open up that chest and heart. Take a few deep breaths. Release the arms, interlock the fingers in front, round the upper back, dip the chin and head. Inhale, raise those arms up, and let it out. You're all done.
Thank you so much for doing this workout. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, check out my Instagram at Allyfitatl for more daily workouts.